Peace be unto you, sisters. Thank you so much for joining me this morning in this video, answering a question from one of the sisters in our viewing audience. She asked, do you go to the dark if the light is killing you? And I'm noticing this as a mystic, as a seer, as a priestess, and as a woman, that a lot of women in this year of one, we're only 3 days in so far, but a lot of sisters in this year of one are getting ready to return to their dark origins. And it can be frightening, especially since the cult of the light has pitted the dark as evil and destructive and dangerous. But if you're in the light, and the light is supposed to represent love, and it's killing you, that ought to tell you something. A lot of people say love and light, they say love and light, they say love and light, but they never tell you what light they're coming at you in. And something that I teach my students and that I help sisters to see all the time is the facts of the light. When you step out into the day's sun, if you don't have shades and you don't have on a hat, the first thing you do is put your hand up to try and protect your eyes and to help your eyes to adjust to the light. You try to protect yourself and help yourself adjust. Now, enter a dark room. You sit still for just a moment. Whether you're familiar with the space or not, eventually your eyes will adapt, your senses will enhance and increase, and you will be able to maneuver through. We're taught to be afraid of ourselves with the shadow side, especially as Black women. They do not want us to come home. They even write it in the Bible and let us know that the darkness was here first when they talk in Genesis about the darkness upon the deep. We're going to see quite a few sisters asking these questions and really seeking the answers and really going within, introspecting. It's going to take for you to be honest with yourself. If you're afraid of your shadow, the light certainly can't help you with that. If you're ignorant to your shadow, the light can't help you with that. And furthermore, and I say this as a priestess, the love and light cult is New Age Christianity. Come on home to the dark mother. Come on home to your dark self. Come on home to a darker understanding of who you are and why you came to inhabit this earth. And, I get a lot of questions on what is the dark mother? Who is the dark mother? What does this mean? So I want to share some things with you for you to understand the dark mother. The dark mother represents us indulging in the things that we desire instead of abstaining from them. The dark mother represents us having a vital existence instead of chasing spiritual pipe dreams. The dark mother represents undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit. The dark mother represents kindness to those who deserve it instead of unconditional love wasted on ingrates. The dark mother represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek. The dark mother represents responsibility to the responsible instead of concern for psychic vampires. The dark mother represents man as just another animal. Sometimes he's better and sometimes he's worse than those that walk on all fours. And because of his quote-unquote divine, spiritual, and intellectual development, he's become the most vicious animal of all. The dark mother represents all of the so-called sins as they lead to physical, mental, or emotional gratification. And finally, the dark mother has been the best friend the church, the light, and all have ever had, as she alone has kept them in business all these years. It's time for you to learn a little bit more of what the dark mother has in store for you. I welcome you to a dark mother session with the seer with me. Sign up details are below. Thank you so much for listening. Ashe, Selah, Svaha.